guys. I just talked to myself for about 7 minutes and didn't have the camera recording. Anyway, I'm going to show you something this morning that my wife got me for my birthday. My first impressions and first use of it are good, and I thought maybe some of you guys might be interested in this. If you own a home or a homestead and you're looking to make your cleanup and management of your property a little easier, I'm going to show you what I got. And I am in no way sponsored by anybody that has anything to do with this company. I bought this with my own hard-earned money. My opinions are my own, so therefore you form your opinion from what I show you or from research you do. Thank you. Now that I got that out of the way, I'm gonna give you a closer look at it, and then later on I'm gonna crank it up. I'm gonna show you it working, and then like I said, y'all can form your own opinion. Get you turned around. It is a Champion Power Equipment 3-inch wood chipper. It's a 224cc engine, which I think is a 6 or 7 horsepower. I'll have to double check in the book. It's very well made. It has a choke button or switch here up top, and then down at the bottom this is a gas shut off, which I like because I turn that off and let the carburetor run out of gas before I put it up. It's got a gas gauge. It's very well built. Here is one place you can put in logs, like the bigger stuff, I guess, straight stuff with no limbs. This is where you hook the bag to catch it. It blows the stuff out on the ground, or you can hook up a 2-bushel bag that came with it and catch it. You can open and close that to adjust the flow or whatever. It does have an oil safety shut-off switch. And far as I can tell, it's well made, you can see. And then up here is where you put in the bushier stuff. And I don't know if you can see down in there, but there's a bunch of hammers and blades in there. And this thing is a monster. There's the back. And that, if you're interested in the information, I've already activated my warranty and registered it. But this is a plate you can take off, I guess, to clean it or whatever. It's got nice big wheels on it. It's easy to pick up and load. I actually unloaded that of my Jeep by myself when I got home. No issues. A fella at Home Depot helped me load it. Now I will say this, Home Depot is a hit and miss thing for me. I bought this brand new. It was already assembled, but when I took it away from the store, I got home and I realized, I said, well man, they didn't even give me a owner's manual. So maybe it's one of them deals where you have to scan something and get your owner's manual online. Well, come to find out, they forgot to give me the crap that came with it, because it came with a 2-bushel collection bag if you want to bag the mulch and take it, somewhere and dump it out. It came with the owner's manual. It came with oil. It came with, all kind of stuff that they didn't give me. And my wife had to go back and get it. And she's like I am, you're getting paid to be there. Come on, just do your job. We don't love our jobs, but we do them to the best of our ability because people pay us to. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm gonna get you out here on the tripod here shortly. We're gonna crank this thing up. I'm waiting now because it's still early. It's Saturday morning, and I don't want to wake everybody up that sleeps in. I know there's some folks that live here that work at night. My wife, she works at night sometimes, well, during the week. She's off on the weekends now. But anyway, once it gets late enough in the morning that's respectful, I'll crank this up and I'll show y'all how it works. But first impressions, my initial thoughts are it is well built, and it will fool you about the kind of stuff it will chew up and spit out like it is nothing. It shocked me. But anyway, yeah, Champion Power Equipment 3-inch chipper. And that capacity means you cannot put a tree in it bigger than 3 inches around. So yeah, but as you can see, I've got a giant pile of trees that was growing along that fence line, and my wife said she was tired of living in the jungle because the spider webs were so bad. I got all those over there, all those over there. Well, not all of them, but I got to trim up all my fruit trees, and I wish my neighbor would handle his tree before it falls on my damn building, but you know how that goes. Anyway, I've got to trim or chip a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna show you the thing, and then after we run a little bit, I'll talk to you a little more about it and give you the specs, because like I said, as normal for Jay, I did not read the manual or the book to know the engine. I know it's 224 cc's. Other than that, I don't know, but I will tell you before the video ends. Thank you, and I'll get you turned around and we'll chip some wood. All right, let's get her crunked up. Gas on. Give it a second. Run switch on. Choke on. All right, guys. Well, you saw our work. That biggest log was probably a little over 3 inches, but I wouldn't push it. The thing, and that when you put stuff in that top chute, make sure you do not get your hands caught on nothing or anywhere near going in that thing. I'm telling you, because when it pulls it, it's gone. Y'all saw it. But anyway, that's the Champion 3-inch chipper from Home Depot. Comes with a warranty, and from what I can tell, it's a great addition to my toolkit for my little homestead. But like I said, you draw your own conclusions. And as always, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, and if you don't mind, give it a like and share it. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. And if you're not new and you've been here a while, thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and I appreciate all your support and encouragement. But I'm gonna try to start getting some more videos out here shortly. Just like everybody else, been busy with life and work and all that stuff. But yeah, there it is, and check it out if you need one. I believe it's gonna be a good addition, like I said. And after I run it for 6-8 months, I'll come back and I'll do a real review. This is just first impressions, well, not first use, but using it a couple of times, and so far it's been great. I'll find out from my wife exactly what we paid, and I'll put it up on the screen for you. But as always, thank you for watching the video, guys. I love you. God bless you. I'll see you on the next video.